At number 15, meet artist Bernard Smill, who closely imitated Mother Nature herself and dazzled our experts.
So I have to admit, this is the first time I have ever seen an indoor cloud. And it's pretty freaking sweet.
An indoor cloud? Is he some sort of magician? We caught up with Bernard to find out why he brought the great outdoors inside.
It's more about the image of a cloud, about the idea of a cloud inside the space. And this fleeting aspect of it building up and falling apart at the same time, that's really, for me, what the work is about.
Bernard uses a normal smoke machine to start things off, but they don't create fully formed clouds. What in the name of science is going on?
So he's been very clever in the way that he has prepared the room. So he started off by spraying water into the air.
The floor is totally wet, the walls are wet, but also the air has to be wet. And then I kind of build a wall around the place where I'm intending to put the cloud.
He's also chosen a very cold room. Now this means that it's much easier to saturate the air with as much water vapor as it can hold, and that makes it much more easy to form a cloud.
So we've got a room packed full of cold water vapor. How did Bernard condense it into white fluffy clouds?
Just like regular clouds that we see in the sky, it needs little nucleation points to form, and that's tiny particles where the water vapor can start to condense around.
He starts it off with a smoke machine which fires a very fine spray of droplets of oil into the water vapor. Now the water vapor wants to condense, and so it condenses around these oil droplets, and the droplets start to grow, and this is what gives you that big dramatic cloud.
But is Bernard's cloud different than the real deal that we find in nature?
The principle with which this oil cloud works is exactly the same principle with which a real cloud works. This is actually an awesome experiment.
So while most stars of our countdown have called on nature